The Mastery of Self is a powerful book that offers readers a practical guide to achieving personal freedom and creating a fulfilling life. Based on the ancient Toltec philosophy, this book provides a roadmap for transforming your beliefs, perceptions, and behaviors in order to live a life of purpose, joy, and abundance. In this summary, we will take a detailed look at each chapter of the book, exploring the key concepts and ideas presented by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. From the power of intention and visualization to the importance of self-love and personal responsibility. The Mastery of Self offers a wealth of wisdom and practical tools for anyone seeking to transform their life and achieve true personal freedom. Here is a detailed summary of each chapter of The Mastery of Self, a Toltec Guide to Personal Freedom by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. Introduction. The Toltec Path to Personal Freedom. In this chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. explains the basics of Toltec philosophy and its 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. He also discusses how the Toltecs view the world as a dream, and how we have the power to change our dream and create our own reality. Chapter 1. The Story of You. In this chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. discusses how our personal stories shape our lives and how we can change our story to change our reality. He explains how our beliefs and perceptions are often based on our past experience and how we can free ourselves from limiting beliefs by questioning them and reframing them. Chapter 2. The Map of Awareness. This chapter introduces the concept of the Map of Awareness, which is a tool for understanding the different levels of consciousness that we can operate from. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. explains how the map can help us identify the beliefs and behaviors that are keeping us stuck and how we can move up the map to higher levels of awareness. Chapter 3. The Track of Domestication. In this chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. discusses the process of domestication that we all go through as children, where we are taught the beliefs and behaviors that are acceptable in our culture. He explains how this process can limit our freedom and how we can break free from these limitations by questioning our beliefs and creating new agreements with ourselves. Chapter 4. The Track of Personal Freedom. This chapter focuses on the track of personal freedom, which is the path of self-mastery and personal growth. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. discusses the importance of taking responsibility for our own lives and how we can use the 4 agreements to create a life of personal freedom. Chapter 5. The Dream Master. In this chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. explains how we are all dream masters, capable of creating our own reality. He discusses the power of intention and visualization, and how we can use these tools to manifest our dreams and create a life of joy and abundance. Chapter 6. The Artist of the Spirit. This chapter focuses on the artist of the spirit, which is the part of us that creates our reality. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. explains how we can tap into our creativity and use it to shape our lives in positive ways. He also discusses the importance of embracing change and letting go of our attachment to the past. Chapter 7. The Master of Transformation. In this chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. discusses the process of transformation and how we can use it to create positive change in our lives. He explains how we can overcome our fear of change and embrace the unknown, and how we can use our power of choice to create the life we want. Chapter 8. The Master of Love. This chapter focuses on the Master of Love, which is the part of us that is capable of giving and receiving love unconditionally. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. explains how we can cultivate this aspect of ourselves by letting go of our fear and attachment and embracing the power of love. He also discusses the importance of self-love and how it can help us create more fulfilling relationships with others. Chapter 9. The Master of Intent. In this final chapter, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. discusses the power of intent and how we can use it to create a life of purpose and meaning. He explains how we can align our actions with our intentions and how this can help us create a life of personal freedom and fulfillment. Conclusion. The Journey of Self.